Got a good bounce on that one. This has got to chase out. Nothing wrong with that. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. Nice work. That was some good golf. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. This one looks like it starts straight and then heads to the right. Amazing shot. Brought your score down to 1 under after that one. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. Good job. We're on the green. Okay, this one's 20 feet. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, almost in there. All right, let's sink this one for par. Okay, let's move on. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Sink this, you can move down to 3 under. Now this one's going a bit to the right. Oh, look at this thing. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. Have a good drive here, par 4, fifth hole. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. And that's another green in regulation. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Oh, it's getting there. Nice putt on that one, in there for the birdie. Clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. And now the par 4 sixth. Yeah, that'll play. This one's about 105 yards out. Oh, look at this shot. Okay, there we go. And here we go. This one for birdie. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Nice swing. Here's an 8-footer. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And now we have the par 4 eighth. This one looks like it'll play. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. 7 under on the day if you sink this. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Well done out there. That's your 5th birdie on the day. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Wow. Powerful stuff, my friend. We are about 195 yards out from here. Had that one dialed in, didn't you? And this one is for the birdie with big wings. So good. That was a fantastic shot. Okay, 9 under is the current score. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. I think this is heading to the fairway. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Come on, get right. Nice shot. That'll do. This putt's around 19 feet away. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Starting this one out pretty good. Still has a chance. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. All right. All right. 9 under is your score. All right, par 3 for the 11th hole. Great job on that approach. Good luck here. 8 feet to the cup. Birdie putt and everything, wasn't it? All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. All right, now let's take a peek at the scorecard. And your score is currently 9 under par. Okay, here we go. 12th hole, par 5. Let's pop a nice one out there. That'll work. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. Here you go. Just pop this in the hole and you'll pull down an eagle. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Ooh, almost. Here we go. Tapper on in and we'll head on to the next hole. And just a tap in birdie here. Nicely done. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Here we go now on the 13th. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. This shot's about 80 yards out. Nicely done. Had the right club there. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. Okay, now for the par 5 14th. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Jeez, well, power unleashed there. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. Careful with this one. This is from way out. Well, this has my attention. Oh, just so high. This one's for birdie. Just killing it out there. That's your 8th birdie of the day. Well done. And after that one, 12 under par. Okay, the lengthy par 4. Great swing on that one. Oh man, you launched that. Second shot here on the 15th. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Nice shot. 8 feet to the cup. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. And now, let's see how you do on this one. Par 3, 16th hole. That's going to work just fine on the approach. And 7 feet to the cup. Oh, man. All right, a little tap putt here. And a solid hole, tapping in for par. 13 under at the moment. Might be able to make a move here. This is a short par 4. My word, that was some serious power. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. after that one, your current score, a veritable 14 under par. You're just 2 strokes off the lead on this final hole. Let's see what you can do out there. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? This one's 8 feet. And that is going to wind up being 15 under on your scorecard at the end of the day. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. And today we begin with a first hole par 5. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and take it from there. What do you say? And this is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. Shouldn't be too awkward out of here, just in the first cut. from 23 feet. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. This one's looking decent. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. After that hole, you're 2 under par. Second hole, par 4. Let's knock this out there. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. The approach is heading a bit to the right. And this putt for the birdie. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. And here we go with the par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Teeing it up on the 3rd. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Nothing wrong with that. This one's a 10-foot putt. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. Looking pretty good. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. All right, setting your shot up now on a par 3 for this 4th hole. And that approach was a bit wayward. Oh! Way to chip that one close. Well done. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And 3 under par for the day. All right, 5th hole, par 5. Let's do it. Nice swing onto that one. Would you look at the distance on this? And it looks like you're putting for eagle from here. That's not bad at all. This could take you to 5 under. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, what do we have here? Continues to be online. Oh my goodness, killing me here. Just killing me. Great putt though. Almost got that to go. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. What happened there? Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Okay, 8 feet. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. Bring things down to 5 under for you. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. Oh, and you got all of that one. Setting up in the bunker. I think you've defeated the bunker here. That was lovely to watch from the bunker. Nice and close to the hole. Now let's do this. This would be nice to get for birdie. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. And the 8th hole, we have a par 3. There we go. Great contact. All right, nice approach on that one. 6 feet to the cup. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And right now, you're 7 under for the day. A little windy for my liking out there. Be careful. Oh, you hit that one well. And here's our second shot on the 9th. I think we're in the rough. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here.
Oh, man, this might actually go down.
Just a little tap needed here. And tapping this one in for par. Well done. 7 under par after that hole.
All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us.
Beautiful swing.
Ooh, just tattooed that drive.
Okay, this one's about 105 yards out. And that'll do. Grab your putter. 8 under par if you can drop this. And here's an uphill putt. Moving to the left. Oh, this one's starting out okay.
It's still tracking. Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely.
Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. Here comes the 11th hole. That swing was to die for. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do.
Well, this one's on a line. Looking very good. Oh, and the putt won't go.
All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7 on the day. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole.
Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it.
Nicely done. Here's our second shot on the 12th.
I approve.
And this putt's around 11 feet out. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left.
And that'll drop on in there. Nicely played putt.
And after that one, 10 under.
And we got a par 3 here on 13th.
Ooh, launching this one way up in the air. It's heading for it. Went right by. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. Great drive. That was some power. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here.
Oh, that would have been sweet. Oof, it almost went down.
You could go to 12 under with this putt.
And this one's going pretty hard right to left.
Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And nice putt. Let's move on. 11 under par currently.
And now on to number 15. This one's a par 3.
Nicely done, well judged. 8 feet to the cup. And after that hole, currently 12 under par.
Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4.
And this next one coming out of the rough stuff.
Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket.
8-footer here in front of us. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Teeing up now on number 17. Come on, bounce to the right for us. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here.
This one's going pretty hard left to right.
Right by. And just drop this on in and you'll get a par. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And you are currently 13 under par. And now to the par 4 18th. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing.
And this one is around 80 yards from the pin.
Hey, that's another green in regulation. 6 feet to the cup.
Tied and therefore are in a playoff. Let's stick around. Let's see what happens. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
And we have a first hole par 4 in this tropical paradise, also known as Marigot Cove.
Let's get amongst it. Oh, man. Just tapped that one.
Second shot here on the first. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left.
Looks like he got a line on this. It's still on track. Will it go? Yes! Drops it on in there. What a...
And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Blowing left to right on this hole.
You made good contact.
Okay, second shot here on the second.
This one's way out to the right. Let's watch it turn. Holy.
Well, let's just leave it there. That was a holy effort. Let's just put it like that. Way out there, and you dropped it right in the cup. Amazing work. Let's see what you can do here on this par 5, third hole. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf.
Ooh, bad kick to the right here.
And this is our third shot. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt.
Just a bit of a break here to the right, I think. So good.
Brought things down to 3 under after that one. Got a headwind blowing in our face on this one.
Holy, you just ripped it. Oh my gosh, almost dunked it. Okay, this is your eagle chance. Let's not squander it.
That is fine work. And after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par.
And we got a par 4 for our 5th.
Ooh, watch this one run now. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin.
And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. Oh, you dialed that one in very nice.
This one's just a 3-foot putt. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. sitting at 6 under par after that one. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done. And here's our second shot on the 6th. That'll do for the approach. Here's a putt to go to 7 under. I think we got a right to left break on this one. This one's on a good line. Okay, birdie putt drops. Teeing up now on the 7th. That's a safe shot. This one's around 15 feet away. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. So far, so good. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And you're 8 under par currently. Wind is blowing right to left on this hole. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. It's about 195 yards to that pin from here. Here we go. This for your eagle. But I think it's breaking to the left.
Well, this one's looking good so far. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
Sitting at 10 under after that one. All right, the first 9 ends with a par 4.
Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway.
Okay, and that one's just barely in the first cut. And chalk up another green in regulation. This one's 6 feet away. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. There we go. Nice contact on that one. That's safe. Okay, this one's 19 feet.
Looking good so far. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
Under par after that hole.
All right, we head now to the 11th hole, and it's a par 5.
You absolutely demolished that drive. And this one's around 205 yards away. Okay, this is to go to 14 under.
This one's breaking left to right.
Oh, just a tap in here. Okay, we tap that in and moving to the next. And 13 under par is your current score. And the 12th hole is a par 3. Here we go. This drops, you got a bird. We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. Well, this one's looking okay. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Well done. And after that hole, you sit at 13 under par. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Beautiful swing. Ooh, caught the downslope. This is going to have legs. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. There you go. That's what you want. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole. Okay, let's do this. Hole number 14 ready to go. Swinging like silk. Setting this one up 145 yards away. that. And if you can this, that'll be for eagle. I think this one's going left to right. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. 15 under par is your score. And this is a pretty lengthy par 5 hole ahead of us. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards.
Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one.
And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Taking driver off the fairway, are you? There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. Here is a 12-footer. And this one's breaking just a little wee bit to the right.
There's your eagle.
And after that hole, you are currently 17 under par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. Maybe this will kick left. Nice stroke. We're on the green. This putt is from around 20 feet. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Well, this has my attention.
It's still on the line. Yes! Rocks it on in there. What a putt.
And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a downslope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Nice. That was the club. All right, 8 feet to the cup. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. Okay, now on to the par 4, 18th hole. Okay, there you go. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. Looking good. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye.